Yo,
Hello, and we are back for the fourth episode of Caught in Chaos.
how
It
you
is
doing?
always me, Paul Jacobs,
And this is me, Malinda Perera.
and we are bringing to you the news and other stupid things we find interesting of the last week.
Definitely.
Yes,
And
and
we
thank you
still
for
have-
thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
I think we are now 80%
Technically,
technically sound now.
we are becoming more and more tech savvy.
There shouldn't be an echo anymore. There shouldn't be the video cutting out.
Yeah.
So we're nailing this. We're nailing the live streaming game now. I haven't figured out how to grab my drink yet through the new audio setup.
Yeah, I figured that out too, so I just started keeping it this
You're
way.
right-handed, right?
Yeah, I'm right-handed.
Yeah, for you it's easy on that side. On this side it's hard. I have to go left-handed with my drink, which I hate. Oh my God, Malinda, the last week was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And-
We like, let's say, when you're dealing with a brown person, you're always supposed to expect some delays and
Right.
some problems.
And when
So-
you deal with an Austrian and a brown person, that multiplies, you know?
Exactly.
We are late for different reasons.
Yes.
Me because I hate people, and you because
I'm brown.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in my gene.
Yeah. Sponsored by Levi's. All right, guys. We are on the fourth episode now. Today is Mother's Day, so first shout out to your mamas.
So we're gonna call it Your Mama's Day.
Your Mama's Day, exactly. How's your mama doing?
Well, as a brown person, it's
Yeah.
kind of disrespectful to have one fucking day dedicated for these things. I can't
yeah.
I can't call my mom.
Every day is your Mama's
Every
Day.
day is Your Mama's Day. I can't call my mom. You okay, right?
Yeah, I just got something in the wrong pipe.
Because I also feel sorry for the people, like for the mothers that always have to wait for this one particular day to hear their children say.
Oh yeah. Hey, how about you be
yeah,
nice to your
exactly.
mom the whole year? Yeah.
It's like they try really hard for this one day to be like, okay, shit,
I mean, in an economic sense, it makes perfect sense to have one. That's why we only have one Valentine's Day. That's why only we have one Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain peak interest.
Yeah, because even Valentine's, you chill with your partner or your girlfriend or your boyfriend.
Or your lover,
Or your Nah, like that's one day for you. The
Yeah.
rest of the days are for the lovers.
Oh, okay. The other 365 days I'm cheating on my
Yeah.
wife, but this
one day, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Same with your mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a side mom.
I'm chilling with my sugar mamas on
Yeah,
the other days, but yeah, this day. But yeah, like, did you post a photo on Instagram like everybody do?
Oh no. I went to my mom and
Okay.
didn't give her a hug because social distancing.
Yeah, exactly. That's important.
But I gave her a bouquet of like nicely arranged flowers
that's
that my
nice.
brother and I picked out.
That's nice. I
Yeah.
actually didn't even call my mom today.
Is she watching this?
Probably not, and I really hope not. So if anybody who knows me,
Hello,
who knows my
Melinda's
mom,
mom. Hello, Melinda's
please don't
mom.
send these links to
Yeah.
me.
We are also in the mirror universe now
Mhm.
because this is clearly the most evil timeline. So I've accordingly groomed my beard
Yeah.
to match this universe.
It took me a minute to figure out this is Paul.
No, I'm his evil twin brother, Raul.
Raul. As I mentioned earlier when I saw this, like Raul.
Yeah.
Raul is in Sinhalese is beard.
Oh my God.
Now I'm not sure if I should be here or just run away.
Yeah. Just jump out the window.
Yeah, because that side is the exit, and
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't run.
You can't leave, man. No.
So,
Yeah.
shall we move on to the first segment?
Yes.
News?
Yes, and we have something prepared for you.
Yeah.
Just
This is the news.
don't let
News.
be.
News.
Yesterday you said tomorrow. So just
News from Ara und the World.
make
With Paul
come true.
and Malinda.
Do it.
I love how weird that sounds when it's pronounced my name. I was like, who is this guy talking about?
If somebody is more tech savvy than me and can figure out how to force words to change the standard language, I would more than happy to switch from Windows Michael, which is the standard Austrian That's why he says, this is the world. I mean, it's funny, but also it's... No, just no. I want to switch to Australian.
That's
I
cool.
have the language pack already installed in Windows 10,
Okay.
but the Word refuses to switch to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is kind of cool, you know.
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
we are bringing it to you live and direct from Austria, we need to keep it real.
Tell us what you think. Should we should we switch or not? God damn it.
Did you like that jingle? Is that what you call a jingle?
Sure. Yes. Segment intro.
Yeah, segment intro.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in the news segment now, and there has been a bunch of news.
There has been.
Most of it we threw away immediately because it was boring as
Yeah.
fuck. Because it was like, so many people got infected somewhere,
Yeah.
and then like repeat that 256 times, you know.
So
We picked some funny
random news, I would say.
Yeah. We really tried to do non-corona news.
It's not possible.
Yeah, literally everything we dug up has a corona connection somewhere. A correction. No, don't pander to my puns, you know? You were like thinking about like, should I laugh now? That would be a good co-host. A good co-host would laugh right now, but an honest friend wouldn't.
I was like, I was literally like, Anyway, we have some fun news coming from Zieglergasse, not very far, right?
Yes, exactly. Nearly a week ago now, the Zieglergasse is home to an establishment called Dots, which is like a Japanese...
I thought you were going to say like Zieglergasse is an establishment for the
Bobos.
hip like
Bobos.
hipster.
Bobos.
Okay, it's good.
They're called Bobos in Vienna, and they know why they are called that way. Yeah, no, Bobos Bizarre Adventure in this case.
Mm-hmm.
They had a private party in that location, apparently without the owner knowing about it. The owner, by the way, is Ho. His name is Ho. What a
So
hoe.
the Ho didn't know.
Yeah, the Ho didn't know. Yeah, which is, I mean, let's be honest. That's
How did they get in?
apparently one of the workers there had a key.
Talk about employees, huh? Trusted employees.
I mean, let's be honest. In the US, that employee would get like a medal from the president for keeping this country open and still producing goods and services. And the thing was, obviously, they invited too many people, and the police raided the place and found 21 people there, which is, you know, more than double of what you should have in a private location. Even if it was like, they say it's like a room attached to the thing that is a private living room somehow. Don't know how that works, but
it's interesting, you know, especially in Austria. You need some water right there?
yeah.
Today, so far, we don't have any technical difficulties, but apparently police have his...
human difficulties. Yeah. Not
Do
cool.
you have any cough drops or whatever?
I think it's because it's evil me.
Nah, it's because you drank...
Evil me is fighting this universe, and like I get rejected. By
Like it has nothing to do with the gin tonic, just you tried...
No. The gin tonic that went into my lung. No, that has nothing to do with
Okay.
this.
So yeah, it's actually pretty risky because you don't hear many Austrians taking this kind of risks, you know.
Yeah,
This is not something
you just
normal.
see them outside
Yeah.
being idiots.
Yeah, I was at the canal yesterday.
Oh,
man.
dude, I drove with the bicycle around that Wienfluss. Because bicycling is one of the safest things you can do outside right now. Because you have social distancing. And you're a pariah. People hate you.
And you're that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like you're a dick. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't want to socialize with you anyways. It's really, the safety bubble is great with a bike. But I saw like not only couples hanging out, which is fine, I guess, because you're gonna give each other the corona anyways. Or, you know, like something cool like mono.
Syphilis.
Yeah. One of the classics, you know. Yeah, no. Instead, they like smush people together where there was enough space, and they were like, they played flunkeball. Flunk, I don't know if you know that.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically a drinking game.
Okay.
But I mean, it's when it comes to like team sports, I guess it's one of the most socially distant ones. The problem is because only one player always.
Okay.
It's his turn.
Okay.
So there's no like smashing of bodies together, but you stand next to your teammates.
Yeah.
So dumb assholes everywhere. So
Well, I didn't see.
So what
any
did they
social
find at the
distance.
whole restaurant?
Mhm.
They found cannabis. Oh my god. Cocaine. Classic.
It's
classic.
not a party without.
It's Zieglergasse.
Yeah.
If you
Without
don't have
snow.
if without snow, without a snowplow, you know, what are you doing there? You know, you're insert joke here. Listeners, insert joke here.
insert,
Yeah,
like-
in the comments. Yeah. Think of a joke for me. Thank you. But also, they found MDMA,
Okay.
which, like, that's a drug where you start rubbing up onto people.
Yeah.
Like, that's a bad drug to consume with.
Social distance.
Yeah. I mean, cannabis too. Like, if you puff, pass,
Yeah.
they're all bad. You probably.
Yeah.
Or, you know, bring your own straw
Yeah.
for the cocaine. Everybody has their own straw. Like the lines are cut with like gloves. Like and they use a new blade every time.
So
Yeah. So Ho is in trouble, but he's also very well connected, and he says he's not. He didn't know about it. So let's assume the Ho doesn't know.
let's hope.
Let's hope.
Let's
Nice
hope
one.
actually. At least got his money.
Yeah. No. He's like Father Christmas. Ho. All right, the next
Speaking
one.
of moving on, before we go
yeah.
to the next one, like actually last week Vienna was ranked #1, like the world's greenest city
Right.
by what is it called, the Resonance Consultancy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So anyhow, like we are proud to be living in this city. It's a green city, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But the funny thing is, if you Google what's world's greenest city, it always shows Copenhagen. so I
who
don't
did
know.
the research?
I really don't know what it is. So
I mean, maybe because we are bigger. Are we bigger than Copenhagen? I'm assuming we're bigger than Copenhagen. Maybe it's like per capita.
no idea, but
Like there are different ways to calculate. Like
Yeah.
you can go to percentage of space used, but that way you could be like Berlin and just say, okay, we're now 50 kilometers wider, and all the forest is now ours, and boom, we're the greenest city. Like I think it must be like some per capita stuff.
I
But
think
yeah, Vienna is the greenest city, which congratulations us.
congratulations.
Yeah, we did a fine job of planting as many trees as possible and consequently smoking them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only pollution Vienna has is the smoke. Cigarette smoke.
Oh, cigarette smoke is probably the biggest polluter in Vienna. Oh,
definitely.
for sure.
That is.
Especially since, you know, you can't smoke inside anymore. So they're just like chain smoking outside, and there's no filter except for the filter in your cigarette. But come on, those are no HEPA filters, you know. That would be funny though. If like, I thought about that. That's like because I saw so many smokers now lifting up their masks.
Yeah.
Like and cool story from my middle school. One of our from the parallel class, one of the guys had a tracheotomy.
Okay.
So like somebody like he couldn't breathe through his mouth, so he had like an
yeah,
opening here. But he also was a heavy smoker. Like he was 16, but he was like a heavy smoker, and like he smoked through his hole.
For real.
Yeah.
That's
and,
dedication.
Yeah, and he had like it's called, I don't know what it is called, but it's basically like a mini mask for his so you don't
The
see
opening,
it. Yeah, but it still moves when you breathe.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. You know,
shit.
it goes in, out. It looks really cool. Like for me as a 16-year-old, this is dope. But the thing was, he had like a flap, so he could like not move it down and just stick the cigarette in. Why don't 3M makes a mask like that? Like that has like a little flap where you can like just stick the cigarette in, and it still filters through the mask.
That's something.
3M,
go for it.
Go for it. Look, you have nothing to lose right now. People are just happy that you make masks. You know, nobody gave a shit about 3M before that. They were knowing them about the sticker company, like they make post-its and stuff like that, and glue products.
Yeah, I got to know about 3M after the masks came out.
Yeah. Best marketing. Like if you invested in 3M stock before this whole thing went up, you were doing like a 1,000 IQ move right there.
It's funny because no conspiracy theory ever said like the mask companies created this virus.
True.
Because like back
And they had the most to win.
exactly.
Yeah.
They are the ones who are like winning at
Next
this
to
point.
respirator companies,
Yeah.
but they didn't know for
Yeah.
sure because they would have had like a stock of it. They were like, we have like 100,000 laying around. Do you want them? Like,
Because it's something to talk about because back home we have these mosquito coils where you light it up and then it burns throughout the night. So basically it's supposed to chase away the mosquitoes.
oh yeah, I know that from Japan. Yeah.
But what actually they do is they makes you go to sleep.
Cool,
So you don't feel the mosquitoes.
Cool. So there's just drugs in it, like opioid.
You just like get knocked the fuck out. You sleep like a baby. The mosquitoes are still roaming around, man.
and they get high from your blood. They're
Exactly.
like, wee.
So we move on to the next news.
Yes,
Coming from our very good friend.
Russia, Austria's best friend. Since Ibiza, our best friend Russia, had a surprising uptick in corona infections because they loosened the restrictions.
Okay.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
Weird how those two things coincide. You let idiots outside and they literally mouth breathe into each other. Yeah, so there's an uptick of that. Even though, like, I thought, like, the defense of Russian health officials was always funny. Like, no, we have vodka. We drink so much of that stuff. There's literally nothing going into our systems that's either healthy or bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a
Like, I was hanging out with a friend recently. I'm not gonna mention his name. Probably he's even watching the show.
right.
He told me like, when I go home, I need to wash everything out with some strong rakia. It's like, yeah, that's gonna help.
Which is Greek vodka.
Yeah,
Shitty Greek vodka. Yeah.
probably that's gonna help.
Yeah.
And if you are watching this show, don't hate me the next time we meet.
If you drink it just for fun, is it recreational drugs? The puns
So,
are back, guys.
yeah.
I am Evil Paul from
Yeah.
the bad timeline. I'm gonna do the worst puns.
We had a good control with these puns in the previous episodes. Seems like
because Malinda realized where I hit the machete. He's like, now I have something.
Actually, I don't see the machete anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the reason why it's not there anymore.
So speaking of Russia, Russia is not only the place that's having problems.
Oh yeah, no.
Germany.
But first about Russia,
Okay.
because I didn't know that they gave the police force like extensive powers during the corona crisis. One of them is shoot without warning.
Yeah, like in Philippines.
Yeah, no. In the Philippines, it made sense because it was insane before that.
Yeah.
Police forces already shot innocent people like on the streets all the time. And Russia was still like on the down low with that stuff. Like if you got taken out, you had an accident, you know?
Yeah.
Now they are full bore, like they go old school Russia now.
Okay.
Like I can't wait for the communist empire to rise again. Can't wait. Or the Romanovs. Like I take both of them. Like if the Romanovs come back, amazing. All right. Yeah, that was all about. It's just funny that literally Russia didn't change their strategy with any outside threat since the Second World War. It's always a scorched earth policy. They're always like, let's burn everything down because then who gets anything, you know? The problem is you can't negotiate with the coronavirus.
Yeah. It's hard to bargain.
Yeah, it's really hard to like.
That's how you know coronavirus is not brown.
Oh yeah. It would totally go for a deal.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, guys, I kill 150,000 and that's it.
Yeah.
How about that? And brown people, come on, let's do 125.
Yeah. Okay.
You're killing.
120.
Yeah. You convinced me.
So speaking of Russia,
I can get an infection right over there for 100,000.
Moving on to our neighbor.
Yes.
Russia is not only the problems that Russia is not the only place that's having the problem. Also, Germany is seeing, like, experiencing a rise in the new cases since the lockdown was eased up.
Again, fascinating that that happened.
The problem is, you can't actually blame the government for the governments ease up your restrictions for you to slowly get back into normal.
Yeah.
But
give them the little finger to take the whole hand.
The hand, exactly. That's the thing. Like, that's when you, like, if you are given a little bit of restriction, like relaxation, you should be smart enough to how to use this thing.
Yes, that would be an educated, well-disciplined, democratic population.
Yeah.
But since we've only tried it for 70 years, there's still some real dum-dums in there.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a reason why Austria still has a bring the monarchy back party. They don't get any votes, but it exists. Which is
exactly
indicting of what Austria is like, even though we're...
Yeah, because the right now, Germany's reproduction level, the R value is actually over 1.1. Which, like, if anybody here watches this doesn't know what the R means, that's the reproduction of, like, the ability of the disease to spread.
I think everybody knows at this point.
Yeah,
that's the
well,
one
there
benefit.
are still people who doesn't know
Yeah,
shit.
no, they ignore it. That's
Yeah.
If you have, like, the best teacher ever, which in this case is a pandemic, and you still refuse to learn the facts, then it's on you, motherfucker.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Because this also goes to Austria, because I recently heard if the R value reaches up to 1.7 in Austria, the healthcare services will collapse within 3 weeks.
Yeah, that seems about right.
So that's the thing. Like, if, like, now nobody can say don't go out because by law you can.
Yeah.
But you need to be smart. You can't be a dumb. Like, you know, yesterday I saw people, like, one girl was hanging this speaker on at the canal.
Like a variable speaker system?
And then 30 people were dancing around her. I'm like, yeah, very good. That's really how...
It is honestly frightening. Sorry to be a little bit candid here, but Evil Paul doesn't care about comedy. It is frightening to see this intersection of neo-Nazis, left-wing hippies, and esoteric, like, crazy people, and anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, and...
all four of them now have a common target, which is the state's response to the coronavirus. Yeah. Because it's so much easier to explain, oh, the state is taking away your rights, as opposed to, no, the state wants to protect you, your relatives, and, like, a huge chunk of the population from dying prematurely, you know? And their arguments are so frighteningly close to what we had 70, 80 years ago.
Exactly.
It's insane. And it's, again, the thing was, which a lot of people forget, the Nazi party loved organic stuff, for example. Yeah. They loved, like, that green revolution stuff, and the like, everything has to be organic and everything. We forget that, but there's a common denominator because it's, like, considered pure, and nothing a Nazi likes more than something that's pure. Yeah. Pure hatred, pure race.
Coming from an Austrian.
Pure.
I had to say it, man.
Takes one to know one, you know?
Exactly.
Puree. They love puree. It's the purest of all the food sources is puree. Oh my God. Yeah, so sorry to get on my soapbox for a second, but it honestly shocks me. And it also shocks me that so far I haven't seen a proper response from any of the European governments. I see. Because they rely on those votes too. Yeah. Because fear-mongering gets anybody to vote for anything.
Exactly. That's the thing. So let's move on.
Yay!
Now we still have a couple of news. This is a very sad news coming on actually on Mother's Day. So this news comes from China.
Right.
So
China.
So a paralyzed woman who is like 79 years old.
Was she previously paralyzed?
This I don't know.
Okay, all right.
So
all right.
On the news it says she was paralyzed.
Okay.
She survived after being buried alive for 3 days. So for 3 days, like they found her after 3 days covered in mud and shit, and she was buried alive by her own son.
Ryan Gosling is gonna play her in the live action movie. I think I chose the wrong actor right now. Who played Daredevil? No, not Daredevil. Deadpool? God
Yeah,
damn it, I'm dumb.
Deadpool, but Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
I don't know his name.
But he played in a movie where he's buried alive.
Okay.
Called Buried, I think. Amazing movie. I have a little bit of like white face blindness, especially when it comes to white male actors in Hollywood. They all look the same to me. Like they all blur into each other.
But shout out goes to the daughter-in-law.
Yeah,
she's the one who raised the alarm. So
oh shit!
the
I didn't know that.
daughter-in-law. Usually the one who's involved in the burying.
Right.
This time, in this case, the tables have turned.
Yeah. Oh, that must be really, really saddening for the mom or the grandma, because she's like looking to her actual relatives and they're like, what the fuck, guys?
Like,
what the fuck? Sorry, it's something in Chinese. It's
what the fuck?
yeah, it's what the fuck in Chinese. Yeah.
So our last news for today is, I think everybody already knows this. Elon Musk has had a new child, and then the name is the funniest name on earth. Like now, from this child, Elon Musk should never expect a Father's Day gift.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it's brilliant. It's like 3-step, because do you know what it's supposed to be spelled like?
So it's X, Ash, and
Yeah.
A12.
Yeah.
So
but
A12 is the Archangel 12.
Yeah, but do you know what it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be pronounced Kyle.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Kai that's the Greek symbol for
Yeah,
Kai,
okay.
and then some other bullshit, so it's
yeah,
Kyle.
yeah. But he mentioned like X is.
But it is so smart.
Okay.
It is so smart.
Well, it's Elon Musk.
Because
so
it's like,
there is no argument
honestly,
about smartness.
Honestly, I think it's mostly Grimes' idea, and Elon just had a little bit of input.
A12.
Just like his
A12.
baby.
Nah, A12. Like his
yeah,
contribution is A12.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the input that. Whatever. No, but he. I think it's really smart, because you won't get bullied. Because how are you gonna make like a pun or something like that out of this gobbledygook? You know, like if your name is Paul, there are so many ways to transform Paul. Malinda too. Like I bullied you.
You never bullied me.
My man Linda.
That's not bullying, man.
My man Linda. I don't know. I would have in Austria. It would be considered bullying.
Yeah, you guys don't know how to bully, man.
My woman Linda. Yeah, that's true. That's also very, very true. We're very bad. I mean, there's a disparity between countryside and city.
Yeah.
Like bullying is way more sophisticated in the countryside because you have nothing to do.
Yeah. But like, if anybody who is like going to be parents, please, unless you are Elon Musk.
Yeah, if you're a billionaire, fine. Give your kid a crazy name.
Yeah, but if you're not, please don't.
Don't. Yeah. Like Jacqueline. Don't call your kid Jacqueline ever, or Dörte. One of the worst German names. Seriously. Yeah. It's redorted.
Anything else you need to add?
No, I'm good.
That's from my side. The news.
We are done with the news.
Yeah, let's go with the let's see what the chat says. Oscar says, "Hey,
yeah.
Josephine,
Hey,
waves. Hi, Josephine. Julian Clade say,
hey, Julian.
Alexandra.
Julian.
Alexandra is waving. Aeon, all the way from Australia, is waving.
Right on.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Aeon? And Russell Burner says Paul has the virus. And Chronox 5.
He doesn't know yet.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I
preemptively coughed on his microphone.
And Chronox says better than Model K. Then like I'm thinking he's referring to
The
Elon
name.
Musk's name.
Yeah.
So that's it from the news,
Yeah.
and we are moving into reviews.
Yay!
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
All right, we are in the review section of this episode, and thanks for all the inputs again, guys. And don't you worry, I'm teasing it right now again. Our Patreon is coming with episode 5, basically. We're gonna have a lot of things, like 2 or 3 things planned to make this show a little bit more exciting for you, the viewers. And I sincerely hope that you're gonna give us money. But seriously,
that's how Austrians do marketing. Straight to the point. I need money.
Give me money. I need money. Give me all your money, please. Thank you. Give me all your money. Thank you. No, but seriously, the Austrian state has left cabaret and stand-up comedy completely alone. Yeah. So we are literally, and we can't sell tickets. Yeah. Well, we will maybe in the future we have some stuff planned together N2O Comedy and FFPÖ.
We have different platforms being tried. Like we are doing everything to make you laugh.
But still, we want to make you laugh. We want to have you interact. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, shout out to the like button down there. Yeah. Please smash it as hard as I smash mouth. That was really close because I nearly said my wife.
And she's watching this.
Yeah, so... Hey, baby. But yeah, we are thirsty artists.
We are thirsty.
And it would also show us that you actually love this show enough to give us money. Sadly, we are in a capitalistic society where your worth as an artist is determined in currency. Yeah. And it would be such a
let's call it
such
appreciation.
Yes.
Because of course and
opposed to like a televangelist, we actually give you something. We give you news, we give you shitty puns, reviews. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, one of the tiers is gonna be in the future that you can choose which type of reviews we're gonna review. Yeah. So
you're gonna that's the thing. You're gonna have a control of the show. So
yeah, we will give some. It is hard for me as an Austrian to relinquish control. It's very hard. It was hard enough to have Malinda as my co-host. I
came up with this idea.
I know you came up with that idea. Doesn't change the fact that I still wanted to have all of the control over your show.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it worked out fine. So
if my forefathers are watching, I'm winning here.
Yeah, finally. It took 250 years of enslavement and being a colony. But finally, a brown guy gets one over on the white guy. And it's a podcast.
It's in Austria.
It's perfect. But yes, give us money. Please give us money. Link in the description in the future.
You don't have to worry about this episode. It's coming in the future.
Yeah. And again, the show is always going to be for free.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, you're going to have
It's going to be
some
like
control.
a donation.
Yeah.
It's a donation for you.
Yeah, but you also get something from that donation. Yeah. And we will actually look into swag. Like we will make something. So, yeah, guys, give us your money. Give us the little money that you have because you're actually probably unemployed. So give us your unemployment checks.
The stimulus checks.
Yeah. Austrian stimulus check. You know what that is? It's just a packet of manna waffles with like a pack of Kelly's chips. That's our stimulus check in Austria. All right, guys. Off to the reviews, and we chose I think it was Paul's idea. Tanning salons. I think it was him. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. You all blur together.
Saunas. Oh, tanning salons are different from saunas.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't go to either, man. Okay, I am bone tan.
Yeah. You are quite not the target group for either of those things. That is true. Tanning salons is just the with the sunbeds and everything. Sometimes there are spas as well. Yeah. So there's some intersection here.
Let me interrupt you for a minute. Yeah. Guys, you are watching. Keep the chat active so we know.
Keep talking.
Where are you? Okay, so Paul ran away. I don't know where he ran. And then, yes, we do have technical difficulties every day, something. This motherfucker just forgot his keyboard.
And I don't know how to plug it in.
and it took him like 3 minutes to find the keyboard and plug it in. And now he's back. There he goes. I would have said something, but this motherfucker even surprised me what we're gonna... I didn't know about the reviews until I came here.
Yeah, but I researched it this time, so they should be better than last time. We'll see. The first one is Go to Sun, and Go to Sun is in Vienna. Again, most of the... Yeah, it's so dumb. But also, the most important thing I have to say here, most of the reviews, again, for most of those venues, very positive. We just look at the crazy ones. You know, because those are interesting. A 5-star review that says everything was perfect is not funny.
Nah.
So
what are we gonna...
And also, Go to Sun immediately gave me an idea for the next reviews, and that's the swinger club down there, Le Swing. Like,
that's gonna be
does he have a fedora on and is tipping it like that meme? Le lady, like le meme.
Le Swing.
Yeah, Le Swing. So I think we're gonna do swinger clubs the next time.
Yeah, that's... Guys, what do you think? Should we do swinger clubs?
Yeah, we probably
Let
will.
us know in the comments.
Yeah, probably. So Go to Sun. Amazing review already, just from the image. Lena, 2 stars. First time in the early afternoon, I was thrilled. Super nice. 5 heart emojis. Friendly, 5 heart emojis. Fast, 5 heart emojis. Clean, 5 heart. You know what I'm saying. And then cheap. 5 money emojis. Nice. And now the banger. But this Sunday, 18 minutes before the hammer, well, in this case, Google Translate fucked up, but 18 minutes before closing time, the shit hammer struck. I really have to translate that properly the next time. And the greeting was, we have already closed. That warrants a 3-star deduction from, like, what is, in the end, like, an amazing review. Like, she's, like, super happy with this. But because it was 18 minutes before closing time, and she didn't get let in, even though maybe, like, all the beds were already taken, you know? You have, you reserve normally, like, something like that. So you have, like a nail appointment, but for your skin, you know? Nailing this analogy.
And if she went in 18 minutes before it closes, how many minutes was she planning on staying in there? 2 minutes?
Normally you don't do more than 10 or 15.
Okay.
Because it's so intense, it actually gives you cancer if
Okay.
you stay in there too long.
Man, I don't understand why people, man.
Yeah.
Going in.
No, I understand
It's
why
like
people
asking for cancer, like you stay there for
I
what?
pay for my cancer, my good sir. I'm not like one of those fucking wetbacks out there in the sun picking fruit and vegetables. No, I get my skin cancer like I want it on my terms. Yeah, and I pay good money for it. All right, next studio is the Major Sun. I think it's Asian too, so it's
Like,
Sun. It's not Sun.
I was gonna ask, like, why do you keep pronouncing them like they're Asian restaurants?
No, this one actually looks like an Asian restaurant on the pictures. Major Sun Tanning Studio, also in Vienna.
Schweglerstraße.
Yeah, exactly, right by Schweglerstraße. Pink it says 1 star. Waiting time is a flop. Those who do not take care of your customer, if the customer must wait, he's asked for a drink. Well, okay. So basically, what she's saying, if you stay there and wait for your appointment, you should be offered a drink because the drink dispensing thingy is right there.
Yeah.
She doesn't say anything about, like, you know, maybe standing up yourself and getting a drink yourself. But then she says, like, yeah, but if you're like a customer, like a regular customer there, they talk to you and are friendly and they actually offer you something to drink. And I'm like, yeah, because you're a fucking regular customer, not just some hobo that came off the street. Yeah. I've noticed that the customers who are friends with the employees ask for drinks. Yeah, in this complex, I have not welcomed to me. I have been amazing to me. And even if the service was okay, I will never search this load, never more. That sounds honestly like a poem from like 1850. Like,
Is that the same in German?
no.
was
I
like,
just love the translation here.
This cannot be true. I
Because
was like,
honestly, the German version doesn't make much more sense. All right, next one. We're going to Sun Company in the Auhof Center. For those of you who don't know, the Auhof Center is an outlet store mostly. Don't know why an outlet store needs a sunbathing tanning salon, but I'm guessing there's some crossover between crazy people and people who want crazy deals. Josef, 3 stars. Pleasant atmosphere. Only a coach is a bit careless when greeting. He's not greeting properly. That already takes it for Josef from 5 to 2 stars.
3 stars, I think.
Oh,
3 stars.
3 stars. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter because
Greeting matters.
probably he said just something like servus, the trainer. And he's like, that won't do.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag or grüß Gott and nothing else, my good sir. Susanne, cozy good cafe and the best pies. You're going to a tanning salon for pies. Susanne, she gave the store 5 stars.
5 stars.
That must be some banger fucking pies.
I wouldn't go for the sauna, but I might go for the pies.
Yeah, you look like it too, yeah. Yeah, shove it in your pie hole.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Next one. We are now
Happy Fitness.
We're now in Innsbruck.
Oh,
We're now in Innsbruck.
okay.
Happy Fitness 24 hours open. Nice.
We have another letter.
Yep. We have another crazy letter. I can't read it from here. I have to go closer.
Yeah, you need to take your mic with you as well then.
All right. No more music or so quiet in the training rooms that you have the pleasure of listening to all the gossip and gossip of the others. Without music, unfortunately, there's less mood. The light in the sink does not work in the sauna. In the sauna toilet, there's a skirting board that has probably come off somewhere. No toilet paper in the sauna. Why do you need toilet paper in the sauna? I hope it's the sauna's toilet and there's no toilet paper there, but otherwise, gross. The steam bath door has not been closing for some time. One hairdryer in the sauna has been blowing cold air for weeks. The working hairdryer has been removed. That's a bad system. The puddle in front of the lower sauna is disgusting. The abdominal training is different depending on the trainer, no matter who participates. You have the feeling that the trainer is happy when nobody comes. Amazing.
That's how
Amazing.
you run a business.
That's how
I
you
don't
run
need customers in here.
Yeah, no, or I mean, apparently you don't need customers in Austria to run a successful business in Innsbruck.
It's like any other business in Austria.
Yeah.
When the customer walks in, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, fuck, I have to serve him now? God damn it. Yeah, next one. Same studio. Hubert says,
I love the photo.
exactly. A good studio, especially the versatility I like. I can only recommend it. And I looked the guy up because he posted with his real name. I blurred out the most important stuff, but Hubert, look at that thing. That guy is buff as a motherfucker. And he has a running profile online.
Okay.
And he has his birthday
Okay.
on there. So he's from 1954. Dude is old and could kill both of us.
Yeah.
Literally. Like those pecs. He could
Damn,
smother
man.
us in those. Like Hubert.
Cheers to you guys.
Yeah, Hubert is like a beefcake, you know? Yeah. Hubert.
Hubert.
That's when you have sex with him.
54.
Hubert. I wish I was this buff now. Yeah, all right. Now we go to, I think we're in Berlin now. No, in Munich. We're in
Okay.
Munich. Sunpoint Solarium and Wellmax. Noelle, very rude staff. She doesn't speak English. She told me I couldn't tan unless I was a member. I asked if I could make membership and she said it's for 2 years only. Munich is a city full of tourists. Why can't I pay to tan only once? I have never seen such a thing. She was really rude. I don't even know how she got this job. Thursday, 8th of November, 4 p.m. Would love to expose her name, but I didn't check it. Noel, you're insane. Don't ever dox like people in customer service because they will get hate forever.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that. You're a horrible human being. Don't do it. Just don't, Noel, what are you doing with
If
your
this
life?
shit didn't work, go to a different one.
Yes,
You
yes.
can say,
Buy your own tanning bed.
yeah.
They're like what, 3-4 grand, I think. Like the cheap ones are like 3-4 grand or something like that. Just buy your own fucking. I mean,
And carry it
I guess
everywhere.
yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
yeah. Like I'm like, is there a travel solarium? Like a travel tanning bed? No. All right, next one. We're now in Glasgow. I needed to do Northern.
Now
Great
we are
Britain.
going, like we are crossing borders.
Yeah, we are out of the EU now. We're at Sunset Beach Tanning Salon. Bad name for a tanning salon. Sunset is one of the worst times to tan.
It's so funny because right next to it, it says hot tanning salon.
Oh yeah. There's so many dumb ones up there. It's hilarious. All right, for Tem says 1 star. I went to this place as I read in the website about their fat burning treatment. 4 exclamation marks. At first, you have to pay £10 for the consultation. That's really cheap for a consultation, by the way. And then they will tell you if you can take the treatment or not. 3 exclamation marks. When I went for the consultation, the therapist told me that I need to take 1 course of cavitation, which contains 8 treatments. But because it had only 4 months passed from me giving birth, as she said, why does she say who like?
Is this a translation or this is real?
No, that's the real thing.
As she said.
Yeah, who told her that she was
pregnant for
she was pregnant 4 minutes ago, and she's like, no, I was never pregnant. Like what? Huh? Who? What? Confusing. She asked me to come back after 2 months. 2 exclamation mark. Like she goes down with the exclamation mark.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2. Somebody has a little bit of OCD. I booked another appointment and went there. At that time, she said that they can't do the treatment for me because the 1 course of cavitation or the 8 treatments can only burn 1 inch of my belly fat. That's amazing. That's so much belly fat.
If I do that, I will not have a belly.
Yeah, you would be actually skinny.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Just
Okay.
take
I
that.
don't like to fat shame people, but this is non-PC. But how fat was she?
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's no profile picture. I couldn't look anything up. Sorry. But I mean, it's British people. They are the fattest people in Europe
Okay.
on average.
Yeah.
So there's especially up there. Like the farther you go into the north in Britain, the fatter people get. It's
Okay.
hilarious. I mean, if you eat haggis, it's your own fault. All right. Yes, can only burn 1 inch of my belly fat, and the machines are not good enough to help me more than that. Captain, I'm pushing it to the maximum. I'm giving her all she's got. That was a horrible, horrible impression of Star Trek Scotty. I'm so sorry. So, she told me that this treatment or 3D liposuction can help a bit. Only if I do lots of exercise beside the treatment. Back to 4 exclamation marks. Oh no,
She's
I
someone who hates exercise.
I have to exercise to lose fat. What kind of voodoo magic is this? The treatment can only work for the people who have a little bit of stubborn fat in somewhere of their body. 3 exclamation marks. But they don't say in the website. 4 exclamation marks. They take people there and charge them for the consultation. At last they disappoint them. 4 exclamation marks. Not happy with this place. 2 exclamation marks.
You could have got all that if you Google. There is something called Google.
Yeah. And it's a Google review. She knows about Google. Maybe she doesn't know Google Maps. Like that's the only Google
Maybe
service.
she knows Google Maps.
And that's it. Like it's the only app that runs on her
where's
phone.
the nearest McDonald's?
Yeah.
Anyway, Paul, we are running a little late on time.
Okay. We're done with the
So
reviews.
we're done with the reviews, so we go to
our last segment.
nah,
right? No?
second last.
Second to last, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm professional.
Second last.
Second to last.
Okay. And we are now on
All right. Planes, trains, and
Automobiles.
automobiles. Yeah, the coronavirus really, 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 really made Austrians go nuts. Nuts over the last weekend or the last 2 weeks, I think, at this point, where construction and do-it-yourself stores open up again. One of them being Hornbach. Hornbach, you're amazing. Please sponsor our show. It's just coincidence that you attract crazy assholes. So this weekend a few days ago in Krems, one guy got a little bit carried away when buying wood. And tried to transport it in a very, very, very specific way. I have prepared a little video of them driving on the Austrian road. All right, there we go.
I honestly have no comments, man. It's like, what the fuck was he thinking?
Dude,
Like,
in your home country, would something like
No.
that be allowed?
to be honest,
This is like third world transportation methods. He had the warning blinking lights on. He had them on.
he was like, road signs, I think he's...
Yeah. Dude, I think it's like social distancing for cars, like
Maybe that was his point. It's
like
I'm
stay
outside.
away, stay
I'm
away
outside,
from-
but I don't want anybody near me.
Yeah, if you come close, I will whip the fuck out of you with the planks of woods that I have the 2x4s by 4s by 4s by 4. I don't know. I don't know how those big motherfuckers were, like more than 4 meters. And the best thing was on Austrian Reddit, it became immediately a meme. Just look up on Reddit some of the choice memes about this particular driver. There's a really good one from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
The two towers where the guy runs into the hole and explodes the wall. It's the car.
Now, like, I like how
Stop it! Like,
I like how the police guy was looking at it like, what am I gonna do
Yeah.
with this motherfucker?
how do I write this in the reports? There's no field for being extremely dumb.
Probably his first question would have been, have you been to high school? Have
Yeah,
you
yeah.
been to kindergarten?
Yeah. Where's your driver's license and how did you get it? Like, the thing is, there are pictures of him trying to properly put it on the roof of his car,
Okay.
like this way, but he didn't have like the proper construction to put
Okay.
it on the top of his car. So he just did a 180 basically and put it sideways.
Whatever.
Again, big brain move, but he should have just, what he should have done is just put like one of those red
Yeah,
flags on each side, and
that
he would have
would-
been fine. He would have been fine. He's like, sir, it doesn't specify which way I have to put it, load it up.
Maybe it's a DIY way to see if he can start flying.
Right, yeah. That dude really wants to get out of cramps.
It's like,
Yeah.
let's put the wood like this and
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
if
let's
I
see.
cre-
Yeah, it's a flotation device. Real flotation into the air.
So,
Oh my god. Yeah, so and we had a few other idiots also loading wood, but this was definitely the best one. The best one out of all of them. All right.
we are moving on.
To the last segment.
Holy Jesus.
Seriously. All right, we are back to the conspiracy corner.
So every week, you might, if you're joining for the first time, we come up with a conspiracy theory that we have heard during this pandemic,
Yep.
and these are all bogus.
Obviously. Really easy to figure out that they're dumb. Like, it is.
So-
The thing is, none of the theorists have put real effort
Yeah.
into their conspiracies. Like a 9/11 conspiracy theory, amazing, really well done. There's
Yeah.
research behind it.
Exactly.
There's doubtable facts, facts that you can bend in a way.
Or the moon
but
landing.
if you have over 200,000 people dead, it's really hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. You know? And if you can just literally look into a microscope and see the motherfucker, it's really hard. It's really hard to come up with a good, solid conspiracy theory.
So this week, the conspiracy theory that I'm bringing to you is corona death rates are inflated.
Sure.
So
I'm on board
so
with this now.
they say like there's no reason to be like, you know, observe lockdown regulations and other social distancing measures.
Yeah.
Because death certificates are now being altered. They're being manipulated. In the death certificates, they just put coronavirus to make sure like people are scared.
Sure. So the thing that actually is happening, they think the reverse is happening.
Yeah, exactly. People are just dying. Like,
Yeah.
No, like
Death is a normal thing in our lives, and
well, it is a normal thing.
yeah, it is. But if it's preventable, it's not normal.
Exactly. So again, this comes from the
An
far
idiot.
right,
Yeah.
anti-vaccination and anti-abortion. I must say.
You are our favorite people.
That's.
You give us so much content. Oh shit!
Did the camera went off?
Just keep talking.
So yeah, again, we always think that there are no technical difficulties, but here we are again. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's fine. Paul is gonna fix it. And so this is actually namely Dr. Annie Bukacek. She's actually an anti-vaxxer and an anti-abortion activist. So yeah, we are back. So like yeah, she's
Just like the coronavirus, this was unpreventable.
yeah, it is unpreventable. It's so funny that it goes off during the conspiracy theory. There is a fucking conspiracy
theory.
behind this that like maybe you doesn't want me to talk about this conspiracy theories.
They definitely, yeah, the deep state is interfering with my battery life. Yeah.
So yeah, like but again, we think this conspiracy theory is some bullshit.
Oh, obviously.
Because this is not.
If anything, deaths have been underreported. I'm looking at you, Chinese government.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's
Let
the
an
thing.
independent WHO.
The death toll is more likely to be undercount.
You know that they originally the Chinese government said no to an independent WHO investigation. Then they said yes, and now they say yes, but until the coronavirus is gone.
Yeah,
And the propaganda machine already says that it wasn't spread from China.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. This is literally the cattle calling the sheep calling the cattle black. You know, like it's so dumb. It's so much about losing face in China.
yeah.
Problem is, you're gonna lose your face when you get the fucking coronavirus.
So that's it from my conspiracy corner.
Yay!
And I think that
We
brings-
hope you fucking idiots come up with a better thing until next week.
please come up with
Yeah,
good conspiracy theories.
be more creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it and make.
Say it was
more-
Netflix because they wanted to sell more abonnements,
Yeah.
more subscriptions.
That's the thing. I have a conspiracy theory, but I can't say it out loud, and I don't want the
Because
program to be flagged.
Yeah.
Because-
Fair.
But I will say it on stage, nevertheless. So catch me when I go on stage. I have my own conspiracy
Just like the
theory.
coronavirus,
Yeah.
catch me on stage.
Catch me outside.
Yeah.
That should be coronavirus's catchphrase.
Yes, it should.
You have a problem? Catch me
Me
outside.
Dude, we're just gonna make that meme and we're just gonna insert the coronavirus as her face.
Yeah.
Done.
Cool, man. So let's go back to the comments.
Yes, one more time.
And so Josephine again says, because you disappeared, says hello again. Russell Burner says, yes, go to swing clubs. We will not go to swing clubs. We will talk about swing clubs.
That would be really bad during this time to go to
a swing club.
But yes, we will do
Yeah.
it.
So Corona X5 says, which studio I think he thinks about the studio that has no customers is a money laundering front.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And kimchi,
That's a way better explanation than I had.
Kimchi Curry is joining. Kimchi Curry is a podcast run by
Hey.
Ali and
Pascal. Yes, check out
So-
that podcast. It's really good.
yeah, it's a good podcast. Check it out too.
Yeah.
So shout
Don't
out to
give them
Kimchi
any
Curry.
money.
Don't
Don't give them any money. Give us money.
Okay.
Give us money first, and we will invite them and maybe give them money.
Yeah,
You know?
and they say like, I love how I just logged on to see Paul's goatee in all its glory.
Thank you. I feel like that is sarcastic. I feel like that is a sarcastic comment.
And
But
then-
yes, I was going for like a Kane from Command and Conquer, or what's his name? The guy who played the neo-Nazi in American History X. What's his name?
Don't ask me, man.
Okay, Fight Club.
Okay. I'm
That
I'm
is-
very bad with names. I
Yeah.
only know the
What's
character.
my name? Raul? Yeah. Yeah, I was going for that guy's goatee, basically. That was my goal. All right,
Okay.
go on.
And finally, Razwan says,
Hey.
Hey, Razwan, it's the pot calling the kettle black, you Austrian.
Oh, right. I mean, sheeps can call cattles also. Whatever. I never got a speaking pot, you know. A speaking sheep, I get, you know.
Yeah. Not the sheep calling the kettle black.
Ah,
Yeah.
There we
Edward Norton. That's the
Edward
name I think you're
Norton.
working
Ed
with.
Norton. Yes,
Kim,
exactly.
thanks, Kimchi. Thanks, Ali or Pascal, whoever is
Yeah.
logged in. So I think that's it from us. And
See you next week.
see you next week. But if you see that subscribe button below,
Smash it.
red, make it gray.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Exactly.
Like, click on it, make it gray, subscribe to
Yes.
the channel.
Tell
we-
your friends.
Tell your friends.
We need. Look, guys.
serious
Our
talk now.
our goal is to get to 1,000 subscriber until autumn, right?
Yeah.
That's our goal. We are at nearly 400 now, so it's not that hard. You literally only have to convince 1.2 people each.
Yeah.
One to subscribe. They don't even look. They just can hit the subscribe button. We don't fucking care if they actually watch our stuff.
I
mean,
care. It's my channel and I care.
Fair enough. Fair enough. He cares about the watch time. I care about that we have at least 1,000 people, because then the algorithm picks us up. It's true
Cool.
though. It's true though.
But we are having extreme fun doing this
Yes.
this podcast for you guys, and we believe that you do too. So why don't bring your friends together and make it a bigger thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna be back next Sunday, 5 p.m., and we will have some interesting and new stuff.
Yes.
So that's it from us.
From the Caught in Chaos team, we
Yeah.
say goodbye.
My
and
name is Malinda Perera.
have a good Your Mama's Day.